this holiday season, a new program is being officially launched to decrease DUI crashes and save lives.
Yeah, it is called Access, and a long-time pilot program has shown it is changing behaviors and reducing the number of DUI incidents.
We are joined now by the founder of Access, the Honorable Richard A. Vlavianos, a Superior Court judge here in California. Welcome, Judge Vlavianos.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Good to talk to you. Can you explain to everyone how this program works?
Basically, the program works by looking at all high-risk DUI offenders. The highest risk group is the individuals with repeat offenses. In the state of California, there's only 1.43% of drivers that have more than one DUIs, but they are literally 59% of the drivers involved in fatal and injury impaired driving collisions. So because of that data, the concept what this program does is target all of that group and use monitoring and accountability for everyone. There are already courts out there for the treatment needs, which is about 28% of that group based on our numbers, but the monitoring group covers all 100%. So it pretty much brings accountability into play with all of them.
Your Honor, what inspired you on a personal level to pursue this program?
Well, I got started. I was actually a DA or a prosecutor before I became a judge. And I got and had cases where I prosecuted DUIs with victims, and I saw the tragedy that was involved all the way around with everybody. And so it became important to me to try to eliminate that tragedy as best as we could. And then when I looked and found the numbers that nationwide, there are almost as many people killed by impaired drivers as there are by homicide altogether. That really brought it home. So it's a place where I really believe courts can make an absolutely huge difference.
So there obviously must be some plan to try to expand this program, which you're talking about showing results. Does that include to San Diego? Are there talks?
All courts. I'm a judicial outreach liaison for Region 9, which includes California, and San Diego is in there. We have talked to San Diego about it. I would love to help San Diego start that program, the one based on accountability for everyone. But every court in California is going to be open. There is just a lot of energy all around the country for the program based on the numbers. The ability to target what we call the high-risk, low-needs population. They're high risk of reoffense, but their needs are lower than the traditional DWI court individuals. Everybody is interested in that, and there's a lot of energy around it. So that's what Access is all about. Access is all about addressing that group, that gap, filling the gap and using the power of the court and the court's leadership to be able to have an effect with that group of individuals.
And Judge, where would the funding come from for this program? How much would it cost?
For us, in our program, the funding comes from the California Office of Traffic Safety. They have funded us literally since we started in 2008. And because we've been able to give them numbers in a lot of cases, and literally since January 1st of 2008, we've had over 5,200 individuals go through the program in our largest jurisdiction. So it's a very good bang for the buck in the sense that you get a lot of individuals worked with because it's very efficient. So highway safety groups are very interested in it. We also have had some grant money from the California Judicial Council and from the Bureau of Justice Assistance has provided grant money to help us as well.
The Honorable Richard A. Vlavianos, Superior Court Judge here in California. Thank you so much for filling us in on this.
Oh, no, thank you. I'm very excited about the potential that we have.